Hari Om. Welcome, my dear children, to another session of biology. Hope all of you are staying safe at your home by obeying the instructions given by the health department. Always remember SMS, that is, use sanitizer, wear double layer mask, keep social distancing, and be safe at your home. Not only that, you have to eat nutritious food, drink a plenty of water, exercise regularly. Okay, so let's start today's class with thought by Swami Chinmayananda. Listen here, dear children. Silently hear everyone. Accept what is good. Reject and forget what is not. This is intelligent living. So listen here once more. Silently hear everyone. Accept what is good. Reject and forget what is not. This is intelligent living. What's the meaning of that? Actually, it means that you have to hear everyone silently. Okay, and you can accept what correct things they are saying. Okay, so accept the right things from the people and reject and forget what is not good. That means reject the bad things, and this is the intelligent way of living. So my dear children, always keep this thought in your mind, so you have to accept the good things from your friends, parents, okay, neighbors, whatever may be, and reject and forget what is not good. Just leave it. And actually this is the intelligent way of living. Is it clear? Okay. So today we are going to revise the chapter that is body movements. What all things we have studied in this chapter? Yes, first of all, we have studied about body movements, is it? So what do you mean by movement, Suraj? Can you say body movements? Yes, movements means we can move, is it? The body parts, or we can change the position of the body parts, that is movement. And for this movement, one specific thing is needed for our body, that is the place where two bones are joined, that is called joints. And we have discussed about 4 types of joints, is it? Which are they? Yes, ball and socket joint, pivotal joint, hinge joint, fixed joint. Is it clear? So, what are the 4 types of joints, Abhinav Balu? Yes, ball and socket joint, pivotal joint, then hinge joint, fixed joints. Is it? So, what do you mean by ball and socket joint? Yes, this portion, is it? Yeah. One bone is fixed to the cavity of the other bone. So we can move in all direction. And this is called ball and socket joint. Then what about pivotal joint? Yes, this portion, that is for example in the neck portion, we can move your pivotal joint to front, to back, right, left. Okay. So this is the movement of pivotal joint. Then hinge joint. Hinge joint also already while we discussed in the chapter, already we have studied that example, for example of door. Is it? Yes, front and back only. So that is hinge joint. And the next one is fixed joints. By hearing the name itself, you know that fixed joint means They cannot movable. They cannot move. They are immovable. Okay, so that is fixed joint. So which are the 4 types of joints, Abhinav Balu? Yes, ball and socket joint. Then Ardra, second one. Yes, pivotal joint, Shraddha. Yes, hinge joint, Vaiga. Which one, the last one? Yes, fixed joints. So next is skeleton. Okay, the framework of the body. That means the framework of bones that give shape to the body. It is called skeleton. Is it? So what's the function of the skeleton, Adityan? Yes, it gives proper shape to the body. So can you imagine without skeleton what will be our shape? There will be no particular shape, is it? So first and foremost function of this skeleton is to provide proper shape to the body. Then Abhay, can you say another function of the skeleton? Yes, it gives strength to stand straight. Is it? Actually, it gives strength. So these are the functions of skeleton. And after that, we have studied about rib cage. What is rib cage, Abhirami? Yes, the chest portion and the backbone portion combined together, it is called rib cage. ഈ ഫ്രണ്ടിലത്തെ ആ ഒരു ചെസ്റ്റ് ബോൺസും ബാക്കിൽ ആ ഒരു ബാക്ക് ബോണും തമ്മിൽ വരുന്ന ആ ഒരു പോർഷനെയാണ് നമ്മൾ rib cage. The next one, backbone, that you know, the long bone that we can see at the back side, is it? That is backbone. Then shoulder bones, the bones that we can see on the shoulder, it is called shoulder bones. Next one, pelvic bones, the bones that we can see, the portion below the stomach, that means the place where we sit, the place which we sit. Okay, നമ്മൾ ഇരിക്കുന്ന ആ ഒരു portion, അത് കണക്ട് ചെയ്യുന്ന bones ആണ് pelvic bones. So which are they? Rib cage, backbone, shoulder bone, pelvic bones. So next is, we are going to discuss about cartilage. This is cartilage means the upper portion of the ear, that is this portion, earlobe. And this is actually bone, but it is not hard as that much of original bone, and actually it is very soft. That portions, it is called cartilage. After that, we have studied about gait of animals, is it? Anakha, what do you mean by gait? Yes, movement of animals. First of all, we have studied about earthworm, how earthworm moves, is it? And under body portion, earthworm has some particular parts, it is called bristles. And actually it is muscles, is it? So with this bristles, with the help of these bristles, this earthworm stick on the ground. And while they are trying to move, first of all, it move the front portion and the back portion gets stick on the ground. And after that, again, front portion stick to the ground, back portion move. Like that, earthworm is moving. So next, the movement in snail. Okay, and all of you know that slowest moving animal, that is snail. The outer skeleton is carried on its back. Okay, and by dragging, it is moving. So next one is cockroach. Already you know that. It's flying. Okay, and it have the muscles on chest portion and the wings also. Okay, so like that cockroach is moving. The next one, birds flying, is it? Fish swimming in water, and actually the streamlined body helps the fish to move easily in water. After that, snake, and snake is moving by making loops, is it? By making loops it is moving, and that loops make the movement of snakes easier. So these are the different movements in different animals. Okay, so my dear children, already we have revised the most important concepts or important topics in this chapter. Okay, is it clear? So listen here children. Here is a fill in the blanks for you. You have to do it by yourself. Okay, first question. Joints of the bones help in the dash of the body. A combination of bones and cartilages forms the dash of the body. The bones at the elbow are joined by a dash joint. The contraction of the dash pulls the bones during movement. Okay, so you have to write the answers by yourself. The next question is you have to write whether the statements are true or false. Okay, so read the statements. First one, the movement of all animals is exactly the same. The cartilages are harder than bones. The finger bones do not have joints. The forearm has two bones. Cockroaches have an outer skeleton. So you have to write whether these statements are true or false. So next, see this, match the following. Okay, in the first column it is given their upper jaw, fish, ribs, snail, cockroach, and in the second column it is given their have fins on the body, has an outer skeleton, can fly in the air, is an immovable joint, protect the heart, shows very slow movement, have a streamlined body. You have to match this. Okay, and next one, there are 3 questions for you. That's also you have to write it by yourself. Already we wrote in the notebook, is it? So first question, what is a ball and socket joint? Second one, which of the skull bones are movable? Third one, our elbow not move backwards. So dear children, these are the exercises for you. You have to do it by yourself. Okay. So dear children, I hope all of you understood today's portion. If you have any more doubt, you can text me in WhatsApp. So read your textbook thoroughly, study the notes, revise the chapters again and again. Okay. God bless you all. Let's meet you in the next class. Thank you.